Hey ladies, it's me, Leanne again, here with your week 4 challenge. We've done water, we have done planning, we have discussed portion control, and this week we're going to just talk about food in general because we all know we are what we eat. So um, this is where I've been getting a lot of my information, and if you don't have this book, I highly recommend it. Val did a fantastic job with this book. It has everything in it that you need to know and more. And I believe you can buy it on her website, but it's one of my favorites. And she will autograph it if you ask her to. So Mark and I actually have our own copies, which is fun. So today we're going to talk about nutrition, the science. And I just wanted to go through a little bit about, through the food groups and, what we should eat and what we shouldn't eat, which is actually more Linda's area of expertise, but, I'm going to take a stab at it. And of course, hoping if she has anything that I missed or needs to be corrected, that she will jump right in and do that for us. So we always talk about protein and that we should have it with all of our, snacks and meals. And the reason for this is as we begin to lose weight, we want to preserve the lean muscle that we currently have in our body, and we don't want to lose any muscle. And also protein helps to stabilize our appetite or the blood sugar in our body and keep it level. So, number one is make sure that you have proteins with all your meals. And proteins are things like, chicken, turkey, eggs, nuts, beans, that type of thing. More healthier ones would be, the white chicken and turkey meat and low-fat or skim milk. Next, carbs. And, not all carbs are evil. There are two different types of carbs, which I think you've heard Val and Linda talk about quite a bit. We have the simple carbs and the complex carbs. The simple carbs absorb into your body quickly, spike your blood sugar, and also kind of increase your appetite. So you kind of go all, once you eat that type of thing, you kind of are looking for more and more to satisfy you. Whereas with a complex carb, it absorbs more slowly into your system, and it helps keeps your blood sugar stable through the day and keep your appetite in check. So how can we tell, what is a good carb and a bad carb? What I love is in Val's book, she put a couple of websites as well as a glycemic index of food. So foods who have a glycemic index of 0 through 50 are basically the ones that we want to eat, like apples are 38, raspberries 25, whole wheat breads 45, quinoa, sweet potatoes, and oatmeal all like in the 40 and 48 levels. And the not so good ones, which are 51 to 100, are like canned pineapples are 65, watermelon 72, bagels 72, white rice is 70, potatoes 94, and Special K is 72. So between a sweet potato and a regular white potato, a sweet potato is 48 and a white potato is 94, which is why we say it's better to eat a sweet potato than a white potato. Fibrous foods are things that we want in our diet, like, let's see, whole wheat, unprocessed grain, carrots, celery, green bean, kidney beans, brown rice, raw or dried fruits, oat, wheat brands, anything that has a lot of fiber in it. It's going to help you stay full longer, and also is likely to have a lower calorie attached to it, so you are able to eat more, stay full longer, and not eat as much calories. So the truth about alcohol. What happens with alcohol is when we drink alcohol, it goes directly into our bloodstream from the stomach and into the liver. And once it hits the liver, what happens is it stops doing everything else that it's working on, which is breaking down fats in our system, and it goes directly to processing that because it feels, as that's a toxin, it's a poison. And then what ends up happening is the food that it was breaking down the fats in ends up being more likely stored as a fat in our system. So that's why she mentions maybe 2 glasses of wine a week won't really throw you off kilter. Some diets that say absolutely no alcohol, but when you can't have something, that's when you really want it. So if you can do things in moderation, that will help in your goal to be fit and healthy. Fats. So the good fats are essential fats like flax, hemp, salmon, mackerel, avocado, canola oil, walnuts, and Brazilian nuts. Then we have saturated versus non-saturated. Saturated fats are more kind of can solidify, so they're solid like animal fats. The fat when it's cold is hard, and the unsaturated fats like fish oils and such, which are the good fats, at room temperature are liquid. So that's kind of how you can tell the difference between a saturated and an unsaturated fat. And then we have the dreaded trans fats, which is basically they take vegetable oil into a lab and they make it a solid. So that's called hydrogenation. It increases the shelf life on products, which is why it's in a lot of our products. And things like donuts, chips, imitation cheese, cookies, crackers, deep fried dough, all that stuff. Bad, bad, bad. So with oils, of course you want to, or with our fats, you want to eat them sparingly. Like a quarter of an avocado, a pat of butter, a tablespoon of oil. You don't want to go crazy with the good stuff. And so basically we want to eat more often to keep our metabolism up. We want to eat every 3 to 4 hours. We want to watch our portion size. Very, very important to eat breakfast, the most important meal of the day. Gets your metabolism up and running and helps you to, get your furnace burning. Don't skip meals. Your metabolism can actually slow down when you skip meals, like they say, and you end up storing more fat than burning it. So that's really all I have. I hope that was helpful, and you all have a great day. I'm off to see my little Crystal and my little Charlie Faith, so I'm very excited. And you all have a great day, okay? Bye now. Love you.